Hello, Speed Gaming. We are here gathered today on this fine evening to watch, or afternoon, depending on where you are, to watch good runner custom with mentor Fudge Fiddle versus Empath with Sacre Jus as their mentor. I'm Mike Vanish. My co-comms change, also handling the tracking duties today. I think our first game mode that we're running is going to be Metroid. So just the 4 Metroid rooms and just hustle the mother brain.
Yeah, should be a quick one here with Metroids being probably the lightest on needs in terms of finishing them. Just need power bombs or ice plus missiles.
Yeah, logically,
yeah.
of course, the game still expects some way of dealing with them. So ice. I don't think one power bomb pack is enough for the big ones, but
Yeah.
Metroid Room 2 and 4 they might just have with one pack. But of course, you need health because it kind of assumes you take some hits, screw attack or charge, so that you can at least go through the room. And yo, both. Oh, nice stop on the dime from Empath. Ooh, that was a very slow revert from custom. Game kind of taking an extra minute to load.
That was my sync. He was a little ahead.
Ah, okay. That's why it looked over me because that has happened to me before, where I revert and Samus just stands there for like 5 seconds. It feels like just
Yeah.
waiting in like an animation just to load.
hmm It definitely happens when you have like what's it called? Transition to like different music and something like that.
Yeah,
Or the
music,
Turian Hall.
heat, water.
Yeah, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so Billy Mays with a tank and super. So that tank is the filler E tank. First filler item is almost always E tanks. If you don't find an E tank, that means that there are progression items, so you'd have to place them there.
hmm
Almost always. There's some exceptions. Sometimes you find missiles after you got supers, but let's see. Here we have custom walking into beach. So technically in medium, going up with the crossroom jump is not in logic, so expect something like gravity.
Yeah, that'll get you up.
That'll get you up.
So
In hard, it kind of just with the elevator room being right there, it probably wants a crossroom jump.
yeah.
But here it's just another E-tank, so from what I can surmise then, it probably wants some heated runs, or this is just fillers and there's a water room I haven't seen yet that they can go through.
They did see the. Didn't they see the sand hall? They both went in there and slid around.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So.
Empath also, I think that the right of their beginning room ran and found Yoink room. So taking a quick pivot save, and I do agree with the decision of going past Yoink room first, because you can always go down.
Ooh,
But you can't really go up. Crate, I'm
Not
always
enough super
confused. Yeah, I'm always confused on the logic.
Mhm.
Because I know with one missile pack he's logical in hard tricky, and also one super
Mhm.
pack. I don't know for medium if it does expect like an extra pack.
Yeah, I would think a missile for medium at least. One missile would do it, I think.
It's one of those things like I don't quite know. Okay, this should be a revert. Yep, he's trying.
Yeah.
There we go. Path reverting. Probably wants to. I would consider refilling like this and killing Kraid.
Not a bad
But
plan.
I also
Sure.
agree with Custom's decision to go down and explore.
Mhm.
Because maybe there is just a missile pack laying around that they need.
So this won't be the logic with medium, right? Not Leodox, because it
No,
expects
I think
screw
it
attack.
expects screw attack or I think plasma to kill the pirates. Because these pirates are definitely the reason. Luckily, going left to right, you kind of have infinite tries to get up here. The asset only starts rising once you're at the bottom. In the meanwhile, we have Empath running through the other escape room.
Yeah. Heading towards that same area. But custom does revert all the way back, surprisingly. And we will see Leodox here for Empath.
Immediately turns around, knows it's not logical yet.
Yeah. I think that left to right it is fine to do, right? Because there's
Both
no wall
are
jump.
hard tricky. Kind of just says go for it, my child. You
Yeah,
should know how to play the game. It
but
gives you your blessing at nothing at all.
yeah, I don't. I think the other way though is the problem in medium. So if it's maybe a one way, then maybe you could do it. But
I think looking at that map very briefly, I think behind crate might be a dead end. So,
yeah,
but
I don't mind them killing that if they want, like, try to. That would be a decent
they
idea.
might just be thinking, well, he's not an objective, so why would I bother?
Yeah.
But you know that hasn't stopped other seeds of wow, that quadruple kill from Empath on that one super on the bugs. But it hasn't stopped bosses being blocking progression in other seeds. I, for example, had killed all 4 G4 bosses in my mini bosses seed, where only technically Phantom was necessary, but Kraid was there, had some missiles that I desperately needed, for sure. Dragon in the way for map, I believe. And Ridley
Yeah.
technically locked Phantom, so that's all of G4.
Yeah. All right. So we are seeing the crate here. So hopefully he can land all 4 missed supers here. He does have one extra, so that is good.
If you're not proficient with the quick kill, I do recommend just taking your free hits. Yep, that's Empath doing it. It's safer.
Oh yeah.
It's faster to do this, let the crate stand up and kill him that way than to retry the fight over and over again, as that intro animation does take a while. It lags. It's annoying.
Oh yeah. But nice kill. No misses at all.
Did
That's
take
the
a bit of
important thing.
damage, so could have optimized his drops if he was at full HP to get more supers, but there's more.
Oh.
In
Oh,
the
they-
Vario suit room, not even randomized.
Yeah. So need to kill crate here.
Yeah, you need to kill Kraid. And Kraid hiding the loot that they needed, as Empath had found Botswan E-Tank, so that means he's probably saving and hustling there as quick as he can. Meanwhile, Fudge has directed cUstOm to do the same.
Yeah. Getting some bonus boss kills. Oh, what? Why the revert?
Might have accidentally shot a super. Or they might be thinking, wait a minute, you could maybe go around Kraid, but
Yeah, they
I feel like
checked
they
the
were
right
that
side of
far
sand
into the
hall.
fight, yeah.
I'm not really sure why they reset there.
I also am not sure
Weird.
why Empath is farming here, because there's a refill near the save, so...
No, unsure. But
This is a faster route to here, though, so that's a nice find.
Alright, so back to Botwoon Hall. This is good decision making by Empath.
Yep. So Gravity Suit does not actually do much during the Mother Brain fight, except for damage reduction of the projectiles, but they still would need 6 E-Tanks, or Varia with 3. Meanwhile, High Jump Boots. High Jump Boots in medium does a lot that otherwise was not logical. A good thing to remember is bomb jumping is not in medium, except if it's as high as a high jump could get you. So if you can reach it with high jump, that bomb jump is logical, but everything past that, it isn't. Meanwhile, majors.
Yeah. Can't get one of them because it looks like it's power bomb locked, but the Morph Tunnel Run looks achievable.
Yep, that is. And there's a major at the top of the elevator, or not major, there's an E-Tank at the top of the elevator. Very much worth grabbing.
Okay.
Bombs is nice. Not quite as powerful, though.
Oh, am I marking the wrong side? Oops.
It's hard paying attention to both the game to calm and track.
Wrong side, that's all.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, so turning off gravity is a way to go through, but of course you can just keep it on and use bombs to go through, which is faster than what Empath is doing right now.
Yeah.
It also saves pausing twice. However, you can use it to kind of cheat a quick glance at the map. So, with bombs, I wonder where Empath is taking them. Another quick look at the map. Lots of tanks, lots of missiles. Tori and Rex ship locked by power bombs, so they probably are taking it somewhere where they can find power bombs.
Yeah. Find an X somewhere that they can grab here.
Yep. Meanwhile, cUstOm is very determined on trying to go through Leodox at this moment.
Yeah, having a lot of issues too.
It's showcasing exactly why Screw Attack is what puts this room into logic for them.
Yeah.
Crab Maze is doable with just gravity and
Mhm.
more. Bombs doesn't quite put it into logic, but
No. Might
we
be
don't know
something
what's
on the other
behind there.
side. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't know. It wouldn't surprise me if it is just Screw Attack and that progression is actually just past Leodox with bombs. Or that bombs gives you
Mhm.
Screw Attack and then you continue past Leodox. Of course, going out of logic can be rewarding because you do sometimes get to skip some items, backtracks, back and forth, stuff like that. However, with this being medium normal, normal item distribution means that when I think it was 50% of the items are placed, three-quarters
Mhm.
of your majors have to be available, which means that normal front loads a lot of the majors. So going out of logic and just kind of skipping stuff could feel bad, as you might be
Mhm.
missing something very crucial or very powerful, like a Varia suit or a charge beam or another thing. Here we see Empath. I don't think this is logical quite yet with
No.
their loadout. But maybe there was a tank somewhere they could grab, because with 3 tanks, I do believe it is able to go here.
Mhm.
I am very bad, actually, on the health required for heated runs. I know a
Mhm.
few for some rooms that I know is just you can't really do fast. Stuff like the Tripper with the spike rooms,
Yeah.
uh, your Wastelands, your Key Hunters, your Musketeers. Those, your
Mhm.
fast pillars. But just that your garden variety main hall or whatever, I do not. I just know, kind of have a gut feeling of like, this should be logical. Or I skipped quite a bit of tanks. This could be logical by now. I don't
Mhm.
need that health to do it.
Yeah. Finding a lot of heat over here. Not many places to go on the
Yeah.
right
Meanwhile,
side of.
cUstOm has been in Leodox for what feels like forever, showing us every single
Yeah.
corner. cUstOm, you're playing map Rando, not 100% map completion. You're allowed to go up.
Ooh, there's a nice item to find for Empath if you can get it.
He. Ooh, it is
He has the
doable.
bombs.
He has bombs, but that's very slow. Yeah, the
Mhm.
crumple jump is definitely worth doing, as he still has to make it back. However,
Oh,
those power bombs are definitely not logic.
no.
First of all, the main hall sequence into... I
Yeah.
think that bomb jump is not medium. I think medium does expect space or...
Spring,
Space or
probably.
spring, yep. To grab it. The bomb jump is, I think, a hard strat. And the crumple jump is very hard or expert.
Mhm. Yeah,
But
it's
of
very
course,
hard to crumble.
it could very well just be, grab that one reserve tank, grab your space jump, and go grab your power bomb. So by grabbing the
Yeah.
power bombs here, they might just be able to skip the run back and forth with space. We don't know what's beyond the save room on the left, of course. Could just straight up be Varia, could be straight up space or spring.
Yeah.
So finally, cUstOm deciding to throw in the towel. No, still not going to Kraid.
Yeah. I mean, I guess the crate must have been logical with only the super pack
Yep.
because
I
they can't
guess
get anything
because
else.
the refill station is right there, it kind of says like, well, you have full ammo, and if you just take it slow, you don't miss it. Ooh, that was risky.
Yeah.
Ooh, that unmorph, that was a bit too early. what makes it out, gets his loot. Important to remember, this is all out of logic, so everything he gets with power bombs is also out of logic. He has to think, what do I need to be able to grab that? And once he gets that, then he'll be able to say, I'm back in logic. But power bombs are just nice to have.
Yeah. Yeah, it's with gravity and his loadout now, he might be able to get maps, which is the most important thing in Rando. So,
especially in a mode like Metroids, where indeed power bombs are your kind of first go mode for objectives. It is nice to have, because he will be able to just do Metroid rooms along the way before he even is able to do them logically. cUstOm, darling, just please, just turn around.
Yeah,
It feels painful to watch, especially so because we know where the right way to go is. So it feels very frustrating. It's like, why aren't you going there? But in the moment, you could just feel very determined. Like, if I could just get past this one point, I'll be fine. We know that he won't.
All right. Coming back to Leodoc's here's Empath.
High-fiving about a high five. So on the way out of Leodoc's, yeah, just taking it slow. You could just jump around the pirates. There's the one that the third pirate that Empath killed. That one could be annoying, could snipe you when you're while jumping up. I like to jump to the right of him so that he turns around and shoots Samus towards the right. So by the time I'm wall jumping up the shaft, he'll still be shooting towards the right. And if I don't drop my wall jumps, he'll never be able to hit me. Meanwhile, cUstOm finally making it through. Very nice. Only to be greeted with, well, they know G4's there, but main hall right there.
Main hall now, yeah.
And the amount of hits they took.
Pretty easy.
Well, it's very easy to lose time just like that.
Yeah.
And there we see why it's not logical quite yet.
Hopefully now they'll try Kraid again.
I hope for them. It would be very, very annoying to be stuck in 2 escape rooms until you suddenly see your opponent done.
But Empath heading back into criteria here with the power bombs, so
probably trying to use them in the morph tunnel to go beyond there. I'm surprised he's not bomb jumping. Oh, yeah, and there's his mentor probably stepping in. It is very, if you don't play with the tracker, very easy to forget certain majors you've collected. I had to remind Cold a few times during our race just now. Like, you have Spring Ball, you have Space Jump.
Yeah,
I might think actually this whole main hall adventure might have been logical with the extra E-Tech that was at the top here of Bryn Shaft.
Yeah.
But then again, we still need a way to grab power bombs. And from what I can gather, I don't see why they should be able to grab it. So the left of the map that Empath never checked in the double save room might just straight up be Spring Ball. Oh no, that's G Acid Chozo. Never mind. I am lying. But still, these power bombs are out of logic, and therefore this grapple beam is also out of logic. Still good to have. Allows them to go to Panzer back and to and fro. Don't see why he would need to, but maybe eventually. Also, cUstOm now finally making it to G4 elevator with some more health, and also not stuck in Leodoc's for 10 years, so that's good.
Yeah.
There we go, making it through. So definitely with the 3 tanks available that Empath has, that right left to right is able to be done. Of course, there is the thing about you need to have a decent enough refill to be able to go back, and I'm not sure if farming here in Caterpillar Room is actually sufficient for the seed. Because I recently learned that for farming, the game kind of assumes, okay, you're gonna spend these many times, this much time farming. Then it checks All right, what are the farm rooms available? It checks, okay, how much for each room there's kind of a farm strat. So how much health can I get in each room with the farm strat within the allotted time? And is that enough to come back? Then yes, this heated run was logic. That's kind of how I see it. It's like you kind of
Hmm.
need to fill a budget on both ways. Can you farm up to get enough health back and forth?
Yeah.
And so sometimes it might still be reachable one way, but because the farm on the other side isn't good enough or fast enough, it still requires maybe another
Hmm.
tank. So here we see custom. Watch out. You gotta farm these
Hmm.
pancakes for a little bit or you won't survive the way back. It looks like Pounce Room is a dead end, so Grapple might straight up just give you
Yeah.
another item and then expect you to go back. But I'm still wondering, what is the logical way to get these power bombs?
Yeah.
I don't quite see it.
No, I don't see it either. I think they're, but of course, sometimes you just gotta do what you know you can do and
Yeah. I
play the
have
seed.
all the leisure in the world to go.
Ooh,
Yeah. Ooh, lava dive, lovely.
yeah. All right.
I
So
have
custom's
uh I
coming back
have
here.
been practicing lava dive without gravity lately.
Hmm.
Just high jump Varia.
Yeah.
It's a interesting room. There's more complexity to it than you'd think. Uh, but yeah, I think Empath's kind of just throwing the tile, trying to get back to logic.
Hmm.
And custom. Oh,
Ooh.
watch out! You only got what
Yeah.
you can't miss anymore.
Nope. Nicely
There's
done.
one hit.
Yeah, you don't want to be farming supers off of Kraid. It's a long,
4%.
long, tedious thing to do.
One more, one more. There we
Nicely
go.
done.
Very nice.
Very.
Full HP
All
as well,
right.
so only getting super drops.
Mm-hmm. There we go. All right, Empath heading
Finally
through
turning
Crab
back
Maze
to
now.
Crab. So
There's
this room
more.
is doable with just Morph,
Mm-hmm.
but Medium might want Gravity. I'm not sure.
Yeah. All right. Bubble Mountain's a nice find.
Yeah,
Lots of
and
little areas to go through.
with High Jump, you can go down Bubble Mountain. So that's where High Jump points us.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
we're trying to follow logic.
Yeah. And power bombs are not needed to get to the bottom, so you could go
Yep.
through the bomb maze. So
Yeah,
technically, this
but
is
the
all
item
in
right here
logic.
could be something like a Spring Ball or a Space Jump, and then we find our solution
Yeah.
for Power Bombs, and then we're all square.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, this is a zone. No, this was reachable before Power Bombs. This is Wreck Ship, not
Mhm.
Torian. So tank here. Empath might start having thoughts about indeed skipping Varia.
Yeah, 4 tanks already is pretty good.
I have confidence that Empath is able to do Mother Brain on 6 tanks. Maybe the 1 or 2 extra leeway tanks.
Ooh, what's below here? Caution door. Fish tank. Okay.
Luckily, with Gravity, I think if you have Gravity, every down caution door is able to be done.
Yeah.
Because the only down caution doors are Fish Tank, Everest, Oasis, the other Fish Tank door. I think that's about it.
Yeah. There are other doors you have to be cautious about, like the crab shaft. You have to be
Crab
centered
Shaft.
on the door,
Yep.
otherwise you will fall
Also,
past
here
the platform.
we find Spring Ball.
Mm-hmm.
So Empath now gets to skip this entire backtrack, right? To go and use Spring Ball, go all the way back to GT to collect their
Mm-hmm.
power bombs, which I think
Yeah.
Custom will have to be doing. So now Empath is back in logic.
Ooh, there's speed booster. That's a nice
Speed is a
find.
big find. And I think I would love to see what would be behind Pants Room. It could be something just as simple as a refill room,
Mm-hmm.
uh, because grapple and speed being on a similar step. I have a feeling that yep, something like this is either going to show up, or we're just in the spoiler. If you look at the spoiler log, we're just at that last step that's kind of presented where all the items are just on a big row,
Mm-hmm.
collectively saying just like, well, technically this is the end of the seed. Also, aqueduct, good find. Speed allowing you to grab these majors.
Mm-hmm.
There are many ways to grab them. You can X-ray clip, you can X-ray climb, you can snail clip uh, without X-ray.
But
But the most straightforward way is gravity and speed booster. Technically, you don't
mhm.
even need gravity, because if there's a dry room here at the bottom left, you can get a spark, but that is hard logic.
All right, where did we
Big
find
pink.
bombs, gang? I forgot. Oh yeah, down
They
in
found bombs in the morph tunnel.
in criteria somewhere, right?
I believe so.
Yeah,
And that was on the left of the green brin shaft.
yeah.
And below there was grapple, which led to Torian and wreck ship.
But good big pink find for Empath. 3 items there. Ooh,
And Fine-Tune.
all right. Still no objectives found yet. We've only had
Nope.
2 maps though so far. We haven't been able to get the wreck ship map quite yet. Look to be pillars locked.
And Fantune being here, it is worth doing. The info is worth the extra boss fight.
Mm-hmm.
Who knows? We might be able. We might just see a Dragon or Ridley locked Metroid room and get a surprise G4, extra G4s. Ooh, still got that one extra missile in on the Phantom fight.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, all slows.
Yep.
Oh, scanned by the flames
Oh.
and the fast eye close.
Oh, he still gets through the worst room in the game here, so good news for cUstOm, heading towards the next objective here.
Yeah, do take that extra second to farm here. So for
Yeah.
Warsham in the game, we did see Empath employ that strat, probably getting a tip from Sakri on that. Is if you are on the room on the right of Washroom, you run through, you hit that ledge, the pirate will not turn around and shoot Samus. From that position, you can aim up and shoot and break the blocks. And from there, you can just kind of jump up. It is not the fastest way to go through the room, but I would say the safest if you don't have a way to quickly deal with the pirate and or have a lot of health.
Mm-hmm.
In the meanwhile, Empath, very good Fantune. And I think cUstOm is just about on their way to map.
Mm-hmm.
Finding the good news of bombs being there.
Yeah.
I hope my mic didn't pick up that loud scooter riding by.
No. Okay.
So
All right. So he sees bombs. He's already been to Ball Mountain, so he might end up going right back there after he gets these bombs on the left side.
oh yeah, because he didn't have bombs to be able to go
Yeah.
down and grab Spring Ball.
No.
So there we see a Metroid room, the 2 tile.
Mm-hmm.
And there is a major bottom of Everest, major top of Everest. We see
Ooh.
Botsoon, we see Ridley. Another
Yeah.
major right of Everest, Norfair. There's lots going on. More Northorian and red ship connectors.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking this is going to be a quick run, and this zone
Mm-hmm.
might just put Empath into go mode if the right items are here.
Yeah.
A charge in ice, or a runway for Mother Brain
No.
to deal with Zebs, and charge allows them to do the fight. I'm not sure why they're taking this entrance, as that costs an extra power bomb to do.
Yeah.
Granted, it is the Metroid Room 2, which is only two of them. So, but
Mhm.
you know, any power bomb you can save is a power bomb you can use later on. You don't have to farm for.
Right. So yeah, it looks like the only bomb entrance that custom has seen is that Bubble
Bubble
Mountain. So he
Mountain.
might end up going back there, or he might try the bomb jump across GT. We'll have to see shortly whether he follows the logic getting that spring ball or not.
But then I am still confused as to. Well, I guess gravity suit and the amount of health might just put Leodox into logic anyway.
Yeah,
Or with high jump, maybe.
yeah, I don't know what exactly puts it into logic.
And there's
Well,
probably
I
a
know left to right is easier, so it has less requirements going left to right.
really, I thought right to left would
Yeah,
be easier, simply because right to left you just there's one pirate that's kind of annoying on the wall jump, right? And then the other ones that are on the wall on the left side you kind of just avoid and then go through the door. But you know,
yeah,
to each their own.
yeah. Oh, it
Let's
didn't.
see. Let's look at Leodox from 1 to, let's say, the top of the thing. So 4.
Is Empath getting here? X-ray scope, always what you want to see. Don't know if he saw the bottom left of fish tank yet or not. Or Everest, sorry. He should have probably. I just missed it. And yeah, custom is heading back here to Bull Mountain. Makes a lot of sense. He's playing the logic pretty much perfectly here.
Yeah, it is. I am looking now at the logical page, and I indeed high jump is enough to go through Leodoc's room,
Oh yeah.
and with the supers, it you can kill a few of the pirates to go through. So it expects you to probably indeed use your supers to kill one or two of the pirates to go up without taking damage, and then use your full 3 or maybe even 4 E-tanks, depending on how many available, to go through main hall and
Yep.
find power bombs there.
Mhm.
Charge, big find, big find.
Yeah, big one.
Technically, the game is beatable now.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, you would like your ice, plasma, wave, spacer, you know, extra damage or more ammo. But charge is a good find. There was more to
Yeah.
the top right of Everest. So saving is good. You have a pivot out if the item's bad. However,
Mm-hmm.
it's pretty close by, I would say. It's worth to grab, and I think almost every major he can find is worth keeping. All of the beams are good. Varia is good. Space and screw attack are also really good, just general movement items. So I don't mind the extra save, just in case, you know, like this, you just kind of fumble and take a lot of hits, but you can be a little bit greedy. Well, there's your Varia. Now Empath quite literally only just needs to locate their objectives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, custom is over here without power bombs, which means that the power bombs weren't really necessary up till this point. So going through that Leodox was not really required
No, not
for any of
yet.
this.
Um, but right, power bombs only gives grapple and access to Torian and um, wreck ship.
Mm-hmm.
So there might just be other power bombs that are technically logic, but with Spring Ball being right there
Mm-hmm.
with bomb access, it does feel like that's the logical look the seed wants.
Yeah.
So we technically the runners in the same zone now, but as we can see, Empath being way further ahead on their collection.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly Charge and Varia, as they are now able to just go basically where their heart desires. There's no real lock they have.
Mm-hmm.
Everything should be doable. maybe a few
Yeah.
rooms would be technically out of logic, as you might need space jump instead of
Mhm.
IBJing, but I trust that Empath is good enough at the game that he knows how to IBJ.
No, well, he has speed too, so that also
Yeah, that
helps with
too.
that.
But something like, let's say, the Bubble Mountain where you can't get a charge.
Yeah.
Of course, high jump is that of solution, but just
Mm.
general brainstorming.
Yep.
Wasteland, yep, doable. Kill the Skigas. Finds a wave, that's a good find. Now all the gates are technically logic. I trust that they're
Hmm.
good enough to be able to do the gates. Very impressive through the impressive room.
Hmm.
Quick
Ooh,
map.
free map here in Norfair is nice.
So I assume they have a good pivot out in
Oh,
case there's nothing here, but I would
we
assume
do.
there's at least a Metroid room here. No? There we go.
Yeah. 1 or 3, don't know which one yet.
Both same size, and we can't really make a difference as well on the minimap with the
Mhm.
X's overlaid. And even then, they would still be 6 tiles with acid at the bottom, so...
Yeah.
Only difference, I think, being the amount of Metroids in the room.
Yeah. And
1s3,
Metroid 1 is a lot
yeah.
harder to get through most of the time, just because almost always you're going to take some acid damage unless you're
Yep.
very proficient at it.
I think you need certain items to be able to dodge them, dodge the acid damage, because there's simply too large a gap, I think, between them. 4 or 3, I think you can do with nothing and damageless technically. Kiting the Metroids and stuff like that. I'm not sure why they're leaving.
Yeah, I'm surprised they're
Maybe they
leaving
want to
without.
farm the pancakes here. Maybe they're not confident in their ability to kite them around.
Ooh. Yeah.
cUstOm
They'll take
getting
a
the
lot
bad
of
news,
damage.
Fantoons here.
Yeah. But he does get power bombs. He got power bombs down in some sand pits, so some other power bombs available to them.
Yep, very nice. Allows them, well, bombs allows them to go through there.
Yeah.
So, using power bombs in the Metroid rooms sometimes allows them to come rush over. Why is that? I think you have to break 1, maybe 2 Rinkas. I'm not 100% sure, but you need to kill Rinkas with the power bomb blast, and then the Metroids come rushing over. I'm not sure if you need to hit a Metroid and a Rinka, just 2 Rinkas, 1 Rinka. I just know if Rinkas die with the power bomb, they come rushing over. I tend to just think, you know what? I think I'm good enough at the video game. I can kite the Metroids over and just use 1 pack. Meanwhile, cUstOm finding another power bomb pack, so they're very settled.
All right.
I think
We'll try
Empath
it.
kind of just says, you know, screw it. Oh, no, never mind. Still farming.
Yeah. All right. And tune here for cUstOm, which will be good.
Oops, all super drops.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, they're going. With charge, important to know, is they can use pseudo screw attacks. So if they have a charge and they spin jump, they do a pseudo screw, which knocks the Metroids back from them, which would make it easier for them to kite the Metroids around.
You don't want to be in the acid while you're killing them.
Yep.
But overall, he
Luckily,
should be okay.
oh, I'm not sure if he has all of them. He has 3 currently.
Yeah.
1 might be off screen. Well, we'll see. I think that's all of them.
All right, there we go. Metroid 1 done. That is
No
the
need to
most.
kill Dragon. Meanwhile, cUstOm finishing off Fantoon.
Mm-hmm.
Now, luckily, they don't need the power bomb to escape, having normal bombs. Because that would be kind of annoying. You do the Metroid room, you get no power bomb drops from them. And then you might just straight up have to do Dragon to pray for that power bomb drop.
Mm-hmm.
I have on occasion killed Kraid unnecessarily just for drops.
I've done this on same to Spore Spawn, just for power bomb drops. I'm like, oh, I
Yep.
need power bombs. You're dead now.
Sorry, I don't make the rules.
You drop power bombs. I don't see any
And
other.
they're still power bomb locked actually in Wasteland, so they're gonna have to spend a pretty time
Yeah.
farming these pancakes.
Yeah. That is
Maybe
true.
that X over there past Musketeers can build them out.
Mhm.
But it is quite slow, but you know, it's also slow to do this. So
Mhm.
and then technically, well, Charge Wave they can kill the Key Hunters.
Yeah.
They have both suits, so it's only 50 damage. So even if they take hits from every Key Hunter to and fro, that's 6 hits, that's 300 damage. They should have enough.
Mhm. All right. So custom heading towards the first Metroid objective we saw in Metroids 2.
With a significantly larger power bomb count. So,
Mhm.
oh, are they? Yeah, they're killing Drago for power bomb drops. Let's go!
He's got grapple. It's not going to take too long.
Yeah, I think that's the reason why they decided to do it.
Yeah.
Simply because, well, with grapple. All right, important though, they should refrain from using missiles, as that will lower the chance that they get power bomb drops.
Hmm.
'Cause now they can't get missile drops. Practicing their charges in the Dragon Room. I don't think they... Yeah, that's not the correct timing. I don't quite know it, but I do know that that was too early.
Yeah.
And there comes a goop.
Hmm. Nice right side goop. Always prefer that than the left side.
Oh, yeah. Recently, I had to confess on stream that actually left side goop I struggle with. I'm better at it suitless because I have to had done it suitless so many times that the timing on the left with gravity kind of throws me off. I jump way too early.
Yeah.
All right, there's their power bomb. One power bomb drop.
Yeah. Well, that's what he needed, so that's fine.
That's all they
Yeah.
need.
Triple bosses down now. Just need to kill Ridley too.
Yeah, I don't think Ridley was locking anything. They did find them
No.
already. Now, custom finally getting their charge beam, probably about to head over and find their Varia suit.
Mm-hmm.
So, regarding their entire Leodox adventure to start this season, they're not that far behind actually.
Oh, it's not too bad actually.
Oh, there's also the
considering.
major above. Which one was that? It's... Oh, that's
X-ray, I
probably
think.
X-ray, yeah.
Yeah, not super important one. So surprised that no spark here. They're doing the gravity jumps instead. Taking a lot longer with this room.
Might be just wanting to preserve health because they don't
Yeah.
have Varia yet. It's a very
That is
valid thing
true.
to do.
Yep. Yeah. And this room has shown that it's pretty dangerous with all the boulders and fire shooting
The
fumes at you.
Funes, yep. So the boulders you can actually break with a pseudo screw.
Mm-hmm.
But ironically, the real screw attack doesn't. You just phase right through.
Mm-hmm.
I am surprised that they're not taking the opportunity to farm power bombs right there. They might think, well, the crabs in Everest are also power bomb drops. It's just the crabs are a chance. The fire fleas are a guarantee until you're full. I am wildly surprised that Empath is not actually taking the time to farm up, unless they know a certain, like a missile refill. I would fill up to 10. You don't want to run into another such a situation.
I'm guessing. Oh, he's up in wreck chip. Will he go collect this wreck chip map finally? It is behind pillars, I think. So
Yeah, but with both suits, it should be very doable. Ah, there's the crab maze. Still surprised, grapple one-shots them. You can farm them that way very quickly.
yeah.
There he goes. Ah, there's the power bomb farm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I wonder how much of that was very deliberate on them, or this kind of just accidental. Well,
Okay, we're not going for the wrecked ship map after all.
no, just straight criteria.
Yeah, there wasn't anything in criteria. He can go to Turian from here, I guess, which is the play.
Well, it did loop from Torian back to Wreck Ship.
Mm-hmm.
I believe there was a connector in Meridia that had the green pirate shaft from one zone to the other. So they
Yeah.
might just be thinking, let's do what that zone. If it's nothing, we can always loop back to the other through there and collect what's left over. I don't know. You'd have to ask them.
Yeah.
But I don't mind the play. Oh, they're
Oh
going
yeah.
lava dive now.
Yeah, this is lava dive.
Technically
Interesting.
out of logic with what they have.
Yeah.
It would require space jump. However, a gravity jump does put it into logic.
Yeah. It would be hard logic to do this grav jump, but it's not
Yep.
too difficult.
Yeah.
So.
I think Sakri running Empath through how to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And
Nice.
so here you see, technically you need a spin jump.
Mm-hmm.
So I always do it from one ledge to the right so that I can do running spin jump, especially because he has speed. You get also a speedy jump. But
Nicely
it
done,
is
though.
technically possible, as you see. But I just like to do it that way because then I have the opportunity to still kind of bail out and go either for the wall jump on the left or right sides if I need to.
Mm-hmm.
As I have also taken the time now to learn how to do it with just Varia and high jump.
Mm-hmm.
Technically possible with just Varia, or well, actually just E-tanks, but
Mm-hmm.
not something I don't think ever will come up where I think, I've got 3 E-tanks. Let me just do suitless lava dive.
All right, there's third
A
objective,
Metroid
and then
room,
Meridia too.
Meridia, Brinstar,
Mm-hmm.
ship, majors,
Yeah,
lots of
ship is
goodies here.
important to find. So either wrecked ship has our last Metroid or Meridia, I think, the another option that we haven't seen
Yeah,
before
because
here.
we have seen Brinstar then, I guess. I guess Brinstar was the kind of connector.
Have we seen Meridia? I don't know.
I forget. I think Meridia on the left there might be the connector to uh the Green Pirate Chat. Surprised, are they skipping Screw? I would have taken it. It
Yeah,
makes
that's
it that
pretty
much easier to
surprising.
kite Metroid, but I can see why they would skip it. Also, Screw Attack helps you through fast pillars.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see why they're skipping it.
Yeah,
It's
no, I don't know
right
either.
there.
Another
If they're
major
concerned
here.
about Zep skip, you just turn it off. I feel like there's more reasons to pick it up than not to at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't agree with the skip there for sure. It's definitely a weird play.
It's like I can understand it if it, let's say it's far out of the way, you're checking it, maybe it's a plasma or ice or whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But you're in the room, just pick it up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If it was like right before Mother Brain, I could see skipping it, but you
Yeah,
still got a
but
while to go.
and you've seen fast pillars. Fast pillars quite literally just makes that a non-issue.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, here we see kiting the Metroid over.
Right. He's the last one to go on screen here. There's
Yeah,
3.
see, the other Metroid wasn't active because there were no ring casts destroyed. So it is the ring casts that are relevant in the equation.
Mm-hmm.
One power bomb drop from a Metroid.
Rare. Nice drop nonetheless, but there we go. Metroid 3 done for
What's
him
this?
and
Ice Spazer.
wanted.
So charge wave Spazer, 86 shots, I believe, on Mother Brain and Ridley.
Yep.
Luckily, they have 20 super missiles to cut that to 1/3 of that, meaning
Mm-hmm.
only 23.
Yep. All right. So where is Metroid 4. That's the last one we haven't seen. So we haven't seen Wrecked Ship map, and I don't think we've seen Meridia map. So
Yeah, that or Brinstar, one of the two. I forget which was kind of the hub.
yeah, the Brinstar one was the hub with
I think it
Evers.
might have been... Okay, we've seen Brinstar, so Meridia is still outstanding.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
And
Ocean Fly? Hold? Oh, never mind. There's Edikuns in the way.
Still a good spark. Got
Yep.
across Edikun pretty fast.
Yep. Also custom at ship right now. Blinding their way there.
Yeah. Not far behind here, actually.
They have an entire Metroid room to do. Their ammo count is significantly lower. I'm mainly looking at the supers, but also the missiles. Well, there's their super count. Don't have spacers, so that means a just wave. I don't see them. Well, there's ice for Empath. Good find. It's significantly slower. Just wave versus waves, unless they're suddenly very adept at doing X factors. But
yeah, but considering his start is not bad actually.
Yeah, he made up the time difference. I guess being very deliberate with the routing. Empath just kind of running everywhere very fast. Because I do think that Empath has a significant information advantage over custom. As custom, I think, lacks 2 maps compared to Empath.
Yeah.
Whereas Empath kind of knows he has to do Meridia or has to indeed go through fast pillars. There's Mother Brain. Gonna take a Rinka hit. Boop. There he is. So Metroid Room 4 is a right door and a down door. So if you're going to be blinding, you might just want to turn right there at the wreck ship shaft. But of course, heading to map is the safer play. You just get the info for sure.
There's Turgan map for custom here, so
I think that might just be a... Well, no. They probably want screw attack.
Yeah, they'll check the major on the way down. That's probably the best play.
And actually pick it up, probably. And keep it.
Because pillars more easier. I guess they could do GT as well to get across. They don't have to do pillars. They could do GT, but GT a little longer than pillars. I think I know my
decision. Even with just bombs, I'd rather do that. And there we go. Nothing here.
Well, just the Mother Brain.
Yep. So revert, double revert, leaving ice behind. I agree. Actually, I do like this place because they got ice on the way to Mother Brain. They can leave it behind and just book it to wreck ship. Or are they going? No. Okay. Technically, ice does make it easier to kill the Metroids, but at this point, they've done every one of them the hardest, which are the 1 and 3, with just power bombs. I think they're good. Okay, not going through Hotter Ruby to find that 1 extra X. Kind of just saying, let's just take this way. It's all semantics. It's they technically don't need it, but it would be nice.
Alright. So, original zone has the last objective here. Alright, custom. Blowing up a single Metroid here.
And there finally the others show up. Probably getting stuck in the geometry as we see.
Yeah, it's funny.
But they get it done. And screw attack does help a bit, mitigating the damage.
Alright.
Finding their spacer beam.
Yeah.
You know, Empath, if you had screw attack, you wouldn't have gotten hit by the fish right there. Just food for thought.
Now he has to do pillars on power bombs only. Only takes 2, but you can do it in 3 if you're.
And if he really wants to be conservative, he can always just use bombs.
Yeah, no, that's a pretty dangerous tactic, though.
With both suits and 5+1.
Yeah.
The first two are very doable, and then you just lay a power bomb for the rest of the way. Very nice. Jumping down.
So cUstOm will not be able to revert here because he did not take a pivot save before heading to Meridia. So he'll probably keep this ice and walk out.
They have
Meridia.
ship.
Yeah, but they
The
have
ship
to
is a
kill
pivot.
Metroids after.
Right, they didn't save after that.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Well, they're saving right there, so still decent pivot.
Yeah.
Alright, boys, get the blinding.
Mm-hmm.
Or are they gonna blind, or are they running to map?
I don't think they'll be blinding. I think they'll go towards this map. It's a big risk not to do that. cUstOm does find Mother Brain.
You know, Empath, if he had screw attack, you would have gotten be hit by that seahorse or that flame right there.
Yep.
Just food for thought.
Yeah, skipping that screw attack is a weird play. I don't know why exactly they decided to skip it and bring reserve.
Yeah. Reverting it, you know, after they get that Mother Brain information in case they didn't pick it up by then, but I still find it odd. They were right there. Right there!
Alright, here comes pillars.
So that's uno. Dos.
Yeah, perfect. Take a little bit of acid damage, but not a problem.
Yeah, with both suits it's manageable. And they even have the crabs right here to refill in case they were running low. Climb supers, my favorite room to run into when I'm trying to...
Alright. Is this going to be a GT only map, is the question.
I think it might loop through climb supers, but they might just find the Metroid right here.
With no ice or no screw, this climb supers is kind of difficult. Another reason
you can use power bombs to kill the... I think it's 3?
Yeah.
And you can also, what I sometimes do is indeed spark to the left, and then get another spark going towards the right with blue suit, and there should be enough time to spark up. There we go.
Very nicely done. Screw makes it a lot easier. You can just get the charge to the right and then jump across. But very well done.
Ice, you can freeze them.
Yeah. And cUstOm has all maps except for wrecked ship now, so he is reverting towards... Oh no! What happened for cUstOm?
Uh-oh. Accidentally hit the reset button.
Yeah. Not sure what the issue was there, but hopefully he didn't... Should still have his save, so...
Yeah, and finding the Metroid room on the way to the map.
Okay.
They just might actually grab map to see if they're on the way back. They can take a quick diversion and find plasma. Oh my goodness. Never mind, they overshot the map quite a bit, of course, because climb supers.
Yeah. Alright. Does he continue blinding here? Oh, okay.
Probably trying to find a way back to either Pants room or Caterpillar room. As their way back can't be GT, as that is a one way.
Yeah, it's I think the super missile gate there, and what's it called? Caterpillar, probably.
Space jump is nice to find. Makes this
blinding.
be better to deal with. So, we've done our objectives, we're on our way to Mother Brain. Let's think about our escape timer. How long is it going to be, you think?
So, Meridia to... Where's the ship here?
I think ship was... Yeah.
Yeah. So they are connected, so it shouldn't be too long.
Well, it might just be very bad slow rooms, you know, Big Pink or
Mhm.
Wreckship Shaft. I don't think so.
Yeah.
There they go. Not even picking up map. Deciding to not find it worth it. I agree.
Mhm. Yeah.
You'll probably just be told, well, that's where plasma is, but besides that, nothing much. They know the more important room, which is ice.
Mhm.
Not getting
Ooh.
a blue suit, so yep, you're getting hit. You know, if you had screw attack, you could have kept your speed through that room. Oh,
Mhm.
gotta do a green gate on the way back. Oh,
Ooh.
it clipped.
Alright, so custom at Chip trying to make his way back to Wreck Chip here.
Meanwhile, Empath booking it. Booking
Oh.
it! So we kind of get a preview of the escape right now from Empath.
Mhm.
It's actually farther than you expect, actually, because they still have to go to the left to find Mother Brain in the zone over.
Mhm.
It wouldn't surprise me if it's something like a 2-minute 10. It is medium after all.
Yeah. Good leeway there.
No, that's Metroids, sir.
Mhm.
You've already done those. You gotta go up.
Yeah, back up through Durian once again.
Meanwhile, custom diving through lava.
Mhm.
Their ship.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, I mistook for ship for... or West Ocean for ship. This
Okay.
is where ship is actually. Whoops.
Oh, this is our preview of the escape.
Yes, sir. Then it might be something like 1 minute 20.
Mhm.
Maybe 40 because it's medium. You have to go
Mhm.
up and over. Very nice damage boost. Ooh, barely missing the ledge. On their way to collect their ice beam, zip, skip, and could do Mother Brain. So their 40 missiles is enough for the tank and Mother Brain 1. So that means
Mhm.
that their super count, I would assume they're probably going to do the 18 missiles into 3 supers. So they're going to have 17 supers, which means 13 left over to do Mother Brain. You double that for their beam, which puts you at the magic number of 23 shots.
Mhm.
So custom looking over at the map, seeing, well,
Yeah.
and I would imagine that they're probably going to do the same, eventually running into Metroids along the way, but let's see if they manage to
Mhm.
actually get there before Empath finishes. That was a
Yeah.
weird way to get stuck in the Zeb. I never seen that before, but makes it through.
Yeah.
Got plenty of health. So they wasted a super on the way, along the way, maybe to open a door.
Mhm.
No, they're actually using their full 40. I don't mind.
Mm.
So only 22 shots.
All right.
They did take a save at ship, I believe. So worst case scenario,
Mhm.
they revert there, but I don't see things going wrong.
No, should be
Should
okay
be
here.
just about done with their beams. Yup. Ketchup coming right about now. There it is. And there we go. That should be a dead mother brain. One little love tap along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, final chance for your escape timers. I'm going for 140.
I'll go 130. It sounds okay here.
$150. All undershooting it.
Mm-hmm.
I assume the route would be going under here.
Mm-hmm.
And then just rising up from there. Ooh. Oh, collect those power bombs. You might need them on the escape.
Yeah.
Here we
Right.
see custom doing climb supers with ice.
Mm-hmm.
Make oh,
Whoopsie.
well, they still have screw attack. Oh, they're resetting the room.
Yeah. Don't need to reset the room for any reason. Let the bouillon settle down afterwards if you want to.
That's the one thing that's also nice about plasma is that with plasma full beam, you just kind of shoot once across and they're all frozen.
Yep.
Alright, entering Torian. I think one more room removed, or just ship right there. Yeah, one more room removed.
It's gonna go up to the top right door there, yeah.
Yep, you gotta take your Edekuni tank again.
Nice spark up the climb supers. We'll find the Metroids here at the top of the moat. Or not moat.
They might just decide to drop down, or take the left or right door to try to drop down. But here we have Empath finishing, and GG's. Nicely done.
Yeah, he does blind it. Nicely done. So all four done just before the end. And I think that's where they'll forfeit here.
Yep. So, upcoming game 2 of cUstOm versus Empath. Don't you go anywhere.
Hello, welcome to game number 2. I am Change, joined here by McVanish.
Whoa,
Hello,
that's me.
Yeah. Game number 1 went in Empath's favor here. We're off to game number 2 here. It's an item draft seed. You want to go over the picks and bans for us here?
Yes, so technically, because game 1 was chosen by cUstOm, they are player A in the when it comes to pick and banning. So they decided to ban, I think it was gravity. No, they banned speed. Empath then banned gravity and picked X-ray. So X-ray doesn't do much for us except microwaving when they find charge in plasma. None of the X-ray clips are in logic, but they might be cooking up something. They might have practiced their ice clips. Then afterwards, cUstOm decided to just pick that Varia suit that you're seeing right now. So essentially, we're just running with Varia when it comes to logic. So,
synced up here in just a second. There you go.
Yep. That looks better.
Yeah.
So with Varia, a lot more has been opened up. A lot of heated runs are just straight up being able to be done. Also, Varia helps with 50% damage reduction. That down door looks mighty juicy. Could be a jail. It's missile lock. No, it is item draft, so the regular G4 bosses are now hard required. No optional Phantoon for map info. They have to go find that little octopus, ghost, whatever. Kill him. And the big man on campus, of course, being a Ridley. Usually people worry more so about their Ridley than their Phantoons, Crates, Dragons, or Mother Brains. The first
Get
item,
space.
yep, space jump.
Yeah, and then immediately on the left we get X-ray hull, so I know where we're going. More than
Empath
likely.
might be wanting to go down to save this. Well, technically, the top left of Post Croc Farm is also logic with space
Yeah,
jump.
that is true.
And X-ray hull might technically not be logic with the amount of health they have, thinking about the amount of spike hits they're taking.
They shouldn't
So the
take too
mentors
many.
might just be pointing them that way. But unfortunately, the wrong way.
Yeah, they also have Varia. You got to remember that. So they can take what 3 spike hits.
I think a spike hit is 60, so 30 damage, which means, yep.
So pretty lenient there, and
Yep.
super missile door on the left. So looks
I
like
don't
they will
mind
be
this
heading
peak,
back.
but
Yeah, it's fine.
semantic, I do find it weird that if you go down here to do that peak, just go down 2 doors, there's a save, so you could have done that a little faster just in case it didn't pan out. But again,
Yeah.
nitpicking. Eventually, we're still running back to our X-ray halls.
Yep. Surprised we didn't get one of them going for X-ray hull first.
Yeah, both actually turning around.
All right.
Very nice
There we
damage
go.
boost. And there's the super missiles. They need to go past Croc Farm.
Mm-hmm. Think we've seen 3 missile or super missile doors so far. So
Yes, that down door could straight up be jailed, so that might just be the next item that they're looking for.
yeah.
Empath trying to farm up. I'm not sure what he was trying to do there.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
So, knowing that this is item draft, of course, the same stipulations around Mother Brain are still the same. You need your 3 tanks, as they are already have Varia. You need your 8 projectiles to break the glass, and then about 3,000 damage to do Mother Brain 1.
Mm-hmm.
Then, of course, Mother Brain 2 itself is 18,000 HP, which is the same as Ridley, which is very simply to say 30 super missiles, as Map Rando with the quality of life options means double damage for supers.
Mm-hmm.
And then they escape. So usually when it comes to seeds where, let's say, charge isn't found, if you can kill Ridley, you're usually pretty set for Mother Brain.
Mm-hmm.
There are a few exceptions being you still need a way past Zebs and the glass. But usually people get their 30 supers to do Ridley, and then it's just the ammo count for the glass. But a charged beam might also just be found along the way from Ridley to Mother Brain.
Oh,
Ooh,
some
side
interesting rooms on
hoppers.
the left here. We saw a
Yeah.
pants room above, so we couldn't go that way. Oh, unless it loops. Could loop back to here.
Well, yeah, that could be it. Because I was about to say going right to left here is not logic, but indeed, the pants room might just be the loop.
Yeah.
Can you do that jump? Yeah, you can make it across without high jump.
Mm-hmm.
Meridia also not quite being it. No explosives, no screw, no morph even.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this one you don't need morph.
So they should see the loop possibility here now, looking at the map. So that's where they'll probably head now. cUstOm still hasn't peeked each door yet, so it doesn't know it's possible quite yet.
Doesn't quite yet know that. Well, they did find the Sidehoppers room, so
yeah, but
they
don't know
could
the loop
surmise
back
it,
all
but
the way. Yeah.
the green gate does kind of indicate like yep, that's definitely a way back.
Yeah, that is usually the indication where you have 2 one-ways, where you're like, okay, yeah, this is probably
Oh, watch
a
it,
loop.
Empath. Those pancakes
Yeah,
hurt.
that's a lot of damage there. And he does have to go back through side hoppers here, so that damage is not insignificant here.
Yeah, 60 damage those side hoppers do, but there is a farm before it.
Yeah.
The very room custom is in right now.
Mm-hmm. Custom figuring out the loop now. Gonna try and bypass it with the gate glitch, which is the right play. Might as well try it while
And
you're
there's
here.
our morph. Oh, Empath, watch it. You're... Oh, alright. Alright. There's one more in between. Oh, doesn't quite get it. I think if you realize that this is the loop, it might just be faster to retry the gate glitch.
Yeah, I mean, the farm... Well, yeah.
I mean, going through Pantrum is kind of slow.
Mm-hmm. Depends how confident you are with your gate glitch, for sure.
I think it's also one of those strats where you kind of just throw it the one good try. Like Words says a lot. You give it the one good attempt, you fail it, you kind of just say, well, I tried, shrug, and then continue normally.
Yeah. Just do it the logical way.
Yep. Watch it, custom. Those pancakes hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh,
you
makes
get
it
out of
out.
the sand. Very nice.
Yeah. Oh, watch it.
Oh.
And then they fell. Ooh. Unfortunate. Yeah, you can't get out.
There.
Yeah, that's...
So he should try that again. It is very plausible. Just got to take it a little slower there. Maybe shoot the...
Especially after you made it across through the door. There's nothing really rushing you, forcing you to hurry it up in that first pants room.
Yeah.
So, Empath taking that morph ball he found probably straight back to reserve, Ring Brim Reserve.
Likely play.
And if I may be so bold as to say, there's probably power bombs up there.
Yeah, maybe bombs. We'll see. Maybe bombs.
Maybe both even. Power bombs, I say, because we've also found alpha power bombs.
Yeah, that's true.
Wow, how did I know?
Oh, okay. We get a
And
different
spring.
major.
Spring is big. That means a lot more water. Yeah, custom.
All right.
Getting some pep talk from Fudge on how to do this.
Yeah, just running jump should get you across. Yeah.
There we go.
Very nicely done. So we did see more room on the other side here on the left, which gave it E-Tank, which is quite nice to find.
But I don't fault them for turning immediately right to refarm to full HP.
Yep.
Of course, you see that here room. One big mistake might just kill you, so you might pivot here anyway and find the E-Tank.
Yep.
Speaking of E-Tanks, Empath finding another one in Alpha Power Bombs. So progression is definitely locked behind that little spring ball they found. I love spring ball. It's such a fun major. The trick spring ball jumping is really fun. There's like the really weird one where in East Ocean you turn on speed and then you somehow are able to spring ball jump up out of that scaffolding up to a platform. And just moving around with spring ball, being able to keep stuff like blue suit in a speedball for way longer than normal. It's just so nice to move around with. Ah, of course, we found Greenburn Shaft, so...
So they could have to go to Morph Tunnel again with those power bombs. That is another thing to check. This is also a good check with power bombs. They also did peek up top. It was a Key Hunter Shaft. So that was another also a lock with power bombs. So lots of things to check with power bombs here.
Lots of back and forth as well.
But custom does get back with Morph, I think, right?
Yes, I do think so.
Yeah, he has a tank still, so yeah, he doesn't make it back. No save, so figures he's not going to die on the way up to Bryn Reserve.
I don't think so. I don't think the elevator does that much damage.
Yeah.
Oh, Coliseum. Technically logic with space jump to go across.
Yeah. Risky, though. If you drop any space jump, your soft lock there. So
Yes, sir. It does feel kind of bad turning around, having invested a power bomb to go there, and then another one to open the door, to now then go back and use another power bomb to maybe have to go back anyway.
mhm.
But I applaud this decision. I would, however, go up and try to farm up to full, and then save and then go for it.
Mhm.
And they might just be doing that. Yep. It is usually better to farm first and then save. Skips the farm.
Mhm.
And there he is, full HP, full ammo.
Mhm.
But decides to go elsewhere with their power bombs. Probably right back to the morph tunnel?
Yeah,
Morph
that's
ball
a good
room?
play. Yeah, couple checks over here to do. Of course, morph tunnel going back. Oh, where's map? Actually, that is also a good thing to
That
look
could
out
be past
for.
morph tunnel.
Yeah.
So if you're scared that you might mess up that fall, like shoot the block, what I've been doing is shoot, morph, and then unmorph. And by unmorphing, you kind of change the physics on how Samus works, that you kind of can move horizontally without falling down as fast. You usually see top runners do that maybe in Fish Tank through a door transition to make it up
Mhm.
to the ledge. But it's kind of the same logic applied there in Pants Room. It's just a simple strat I do to, make that a bit more consistent and easier on myself. Ooh, Empath getting the blue suit, but not quite the speedball.
Mhm.
It does save a power bomb, so I do think it is worth to try,
Yeah.
but not to keep trying for long. The lamp does add a little bit of, or the camera does add a bit of lag, so that might mess up their timing for their taps and throwing in the towel, indeed. Oh, Metroids!
Mhm. Not what you need to
Not the
see now,
objective
but
this
map.
time. Yep.
Yep.
Very nice strat there to take the Rinka hit to have iframes.
Ooh, another major up top of the key hunters. So couple
Important is
tanks.
they don't have the power bombs currently to be able to get there and back.
No, that is true.
So, but that E-Tank is a room with seahorses, which is a farm, which
Mhm.
allows them to get back. So,
Yeah.
it is very much doable. However, I don't think it's logical yet to do. Ooh,
Uh,
Empath
yeah.
bailing after getting grabbed. Way I like to deal with this one is indeed, I think he's doing, yup. Oh, doesn't quite get it.
Yeah.
And reverts out. Yeah.
This way he saves his power bombs. He cannot go
Well, he
through the
has to
morph tunnel.
refarm.
Yeah,
He has to
that's true.
refarm. And run over there. But as
Mhm.
I like to do it indeed is jump through the door, spin jumping towards the right wall jump up
Mhm.
there, and then morph, which allows you to kind of go past both Metroids and then use the morph to squeeze yourself in that little gap on that little platform, unmorph, turn around, shoot the door, escape. It's
The
good
other
to
option
have. Yeah, another option is
is
to just drop down.
run left.
Yeah,
Too. Yeah, just run left and wall jump up off the left wall there.
yeah. You have to be careful because there's a Metroid right in your face when you do
Yeah.
that. So you have to avoid that one. But
Mhm.
with the health they had in Varia, he could have just accepted the hug from one Metroid and then ran it through.
Mhm.
But
But with the
doing
reverse,
this,
doesn't have to worry about it now.
yeah. However, by doing that, it has allowed custom to close the gap quite a bit on the lead Empath had built up.
Mhm. Both now having speed, so with spring ball, this does take a less power bombs up here. You can go through with just 2 rather than 3. Hopefully
Yep.
they remember the spring ball. Yeah.
There we go. If you have high jump, you can actually clear the lip that Empath is standing on right now with just a single springboard jump. You just need the one to get out of the tunnel,
Mhm.
and then the second one to clear the gap. All right, so Empath trying to do something to avoid the key hunter, takes
Yeah.
it anyway. Good to have a save here. The way you can avoid the key hunters here is you run out, you stop on a diamond, shoot 3 times, let them dodge. You should then wall jump off that little ledge where you're standing under, which allows the topmost key hunter to go right just that bit more to then be baited down to the level, and then by jumping 3 times on the left, you're given enough time to move left so that the 2 key hunters are grouped up over there, and then you can just make your way past, just like Empath did there. That strat is, I think, technically a hard or very hard trick,
I
but
think it might be expert actually. Not sure.
you know, that could very well be. But I think with the health they had,
Mhm. Could
they
have taken hits there for sure.
yeah, they could have taken 6, let's say a hit from each key hunter on the way up, so that's 6 hits to and fro. That's enough. They got enough health with the 3 up, then refill in Terminator, and then go back, and also the extra E-tank that they found also helps.
Oh, okay.
And there's their gravity suit.
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering
Which-
if they were supposed to go grab Screw first for this room.
I do think so. Screw, maybe
Yeah.
Plasma.
Mhm. Yeah, either works.
Yeah, charge and I think any other beam. Like I've seen charge wave a few times in spoiler logs as ways to go here, because technically you can then safely kill them.
Yeah.
It takes a while, but I have seen it where I'm just baffled as like, well, I can technically kill them, but is that logic? Well, I'll just go down, I guess. And then indeed the spoiler log later on says, yep, charge wave.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it's also kind of a thing where I just realize, well, I've probably left behind a massive amount of tank, so I can just, you know, tank the hits and run through logically. So let me just spend the extra time to set up the AI manip. Those are like things you can kind of consider, but I think the play to go grab it is very much worth it. If you
Yeah.
know there's a major, going on the logic is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah.
know what you're working towards, and even then, if you can peek it and not even bring it back, like let's say Empath didn't have Varia, somehow made it up there, didn't have the HP to run it back, or the ammo, it's still good to know that gravity is there, so he knows what he has to gather to be able to get it and get back. You have a clear goal that you're working towards, and if you have a clear goal, it's so much easier to play through the seed.
Mm-hmm. And we'll see what the major is on the left here. This is a good play by custom. I think this is more logical than what Empath doing, but it's a long time to go back. Spazer. Okay.
I'm not sure if Spazer might be enough to do it. I do know that
Yeah,
Spazer sometimes allows strats where people kind of assume Plasma, but technically Spazer allows it too. For example, Metal Pirates is doable with Spazer.
Yeah, as long as you can do damage, it's probably okay. But there was also a tank down there, so the tank might have been just what you had to get for the key hunters too.
Yeah, it probably is something like tank the damage, refill in Terminator, and then tank the damage on the way down. I think going down is also easier because you have that long hallway where one of the key hunters can, and that little place where the Empath had them grouped up, right? That's where you can have one of them kind of just sit and, I don't know, do nothing, waste time. So you only have to take 2 hits on the way down.
All right, so custom's not going to go towards key hunters quite yet. He's picking up some more supers. Could of course just be supers as well for killing the pirates too.
That's also very true.
Oh, key hunters, sorry.
Spazer for Empath, reverting out. Very, very good choice.
Yeah, both of them didn't keep Spazer at all. They're like, nope.
Ew, get it off.
Too far.
It's far away.
Too far.
Plasma, ice, even wave, I would consider keeping. Wave, less so, but it's still nice.
Yeah.
It is a damage increase. It's a beam at all. The pea shooter by itself isn't the greatest. But also knowing that it's there is big. Because that means you know what every other major can't be that. They know that every major they find isn't. Ooh, custom, what happened?
Got stuck under the platform there, sadly.
Oh, I just saw them just melting.
Yeah.
Oh, doing
Oh,
again, resetting the
yeah.
console.
Unfortunate for him. I don't know what the problem is with his setup there. It's just unfortunate.
Might be something that they might just, when they revert... No, because they have reverted without resetting the console.
Yeah, maybe they have a button combination that resets the console or something. That's
Might be.
pretty similar. Oh no, is this the seed?
Wait, they...
That's not the seed, right? I think that was a different seed, right?
I hope so. Uh, LXCH, that's the file name. It would suck if they...
Oh
Uh-oh.
no, they're all their save data. That's he doesn't know what to do now. So
Oh yeah, and I looked at the hash. That is indeed what they
oh,
started with.
that is unfortunate for custom here.
That is
Lost a lot of
tragic.
progress.
Not just...
So he knows what to do, so it won't take him as long to get back to where he was, but it is still very not good.
So, I'm not sure, because they have said in the race time, I was looking at the race time chat to see, like, what's the file name, what's the hash. I did see that they did actually forfeit. Technically, Empath needs to finish. They could technically also, die here, feel like they DNF in, and then it's technically a tie. I don't know what to do in that situation. But in all cases, Empath still needs to finish, and I think Desano should just kind of just play it out, see what happens. But
Yeah.
we will, as I see, they say don't want to redo, so they're probably accepting the fact that they're losing 2-0. But it's still, onus on Empath to finish. So let's see what happens there.
Yep.
So Empath, with the items that he has, I forget, did he find charge yet? I don't think so. Not this seed, no? No.
No.
So Empath still not quite go mode. Needs the magic and ammo that I know off the top of my head. 40-30. That's the ammo count you need. And then a Zep skip.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he needs to do more ammo.
Yeah.
2 ammo counts that I know to do Zeps for the least amount is 5 and 2. 5 missiles, 2 supers. Or 2 and 3. 2 missiles, 3 supers. And depending on what you have or don't have, one might be more beneficial than the other. Let's say you have, I don't know, 60 missiles and 35 supers. Yeah, you go for 5+2, because then it's less time to refarm. But maybe you're deciding, you know what, actually 2 and 3 is fine, because I have a pretty good beam combo with charge. That's just, faster to do, because you're shooting less missiles.
Yeah, a lot of times you have to consider the tank situation too. If you have limited missiles, you use up more supers on the Zebs, so you can break the tank easier.
So here we see grapple being collected. That's our Dragon solution. We've been talking about the big man Ridley and Mother Brain, but Dragon is by itself also quite tricky to deal with. Ooh, this looks like a very much a Ridley-shaped hole here in Taco Tank and Meridia, West Main Street. No caution tape, so no Ridley. Ah, business center. Could be Fantoon right here. Nope, not quite. Lots of majors. Probably beams. But high jump, bombs, and screws still outstanding, so... But I assume one of these is probably a beam. No reason to leave anything behind here. I feel even if you didn't know your opponent forfeited, I think at this point you're still looking for a way to finish, and majors do feel a very easy way to just say, yep, That's good enough. That's all I need.
Yeah.
Charge being a big one. There's screw.
Doesn't leave it behind this time. Which is good.
Let me think. Could they get this before gravity? With grapple, they can just ride Mama Turtle. It all depends if they could get here into Meridia without gravity. Because they don't have to go through Main Street. I didn't quite pay attention. It would be very rude of the seat to just say, you know, go here, grab your plasma, or grab your screw attack, and then run it all the way back.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, trying to look at the map here to see if...
Yeah, everything so far looks doable. And the one below us that's Indiana Jones, which is doable. They had space jump by this point.
There's a few water rooms in the way. I don't know if they could get here without gravity, so...
Well, they do also have Spring Ball, so Spring Ball might just be enough for that. Bombs?
Not really what he was looking for.
That's a really weird... Oh, yeah, the Avir room? Ooh,
No.
that's... Nope. So
Yeah, I don't think
this
they could get here.
No.
So they would have to just collect tanks and tank the key hunters.
Collect
and
tanks,
shoot them.
collect ammo, blast the way through. So the way there is on the left, they have to go back through the tube, go up through the Metroid room, also known as Pre-Botswoon, go through Aqueduct, and then they can get to here, I think? Or, well, that's the way to Aqueduct.
Yeah.
Because Aqueduct has a weird loop to itself through the volcano room on the right.
Yeah.
So, seeing all these majors spread around,
Mm-hmm.
there's not quite logic anymore. So this is the end of progression, like I said. The step in the spoiler log where everything else is just kind of placed. Where you collect everything and then there's a step below it that just basically is end the game.
Yeah.
So these majors could quite literally be anything.
Yeah.
Still worth collecting.
Mostly beams left. Only high jump is not a beam. So
yeah. So at
guaranteed
least one beam, yeah.
And we've seen Spazer so we're not going to
yeah,
get
and we've seen Spazer. And also going here is good because they need to go here for the zone, top left, Torin, I believe. Ice and Wave, that's good. Wave being one of the better beams to find.
Yep.
Good damage increase. Being able to do gate without having the gate glitch every time.
Yeah.
And Ice is nice for the Zebs.
Yep. Pretty much all the majors left are good. Plasma, Charge, and High Jump are the only ones.
High Jump is one of those majors that is nice to find early, but by this point, I would most of the time revert it if I go out of my way for it.
If it's far away, yes.
It doesn't
boss.
really help that much anymore. It saves time over the course of an entire seed, but at the end, I don't think so. However, High Jump is a nice comfort item to have with speed. You no longer have those really weird, slow jumps, and a lot of people do note that their Ridleys are a lot harder without High Jump, and it is true because jumping over those swoops becomes significantly more difficult without High Jump. Meanwhile, yeah, the Phantom fight goes.
There we go.
That was, I think, a mid on the reappear. Didn't quite get a Doppler there, I believe.
No.
So that's one hit, that's 3. Still no Doppler.
About 9 hits so far.
Oops, a slow. Ooh, managed to get the hit. No fast eye close. That's a Doppler, but I feel like they missed, so...
Yeah.
If they get a good Doppler into a super, they can end the fight on this round. Well, yeah, a little early.
If he did 4 and then the super, I think he kills, but I think he's about 2 off right now. So unfortunate.
I think 3.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But then, you know, with the restreams, could be that we just missed a missile indeed impacting.
Yeah.
But this should be the last phase of Fantoon. It was
Oh, just one off.
Okay.
Okay.
One off. So we did miss some Doppler hits, I guess.
Yeah.
Still, one enrage never hurt anybody.
Nope. Too bad.
With Screw, it is very easy to avoid the flames. And even then, double suits, you're probably taking one flame hit. That's like, what, 5 flame hits? Maybe one entire E-tank worth of damage, even if you just stand there and take it all. He's fine. Well,
3 majors. That's the rest.
There's everything he needs. No bosses.
Couple zones to go to. Brimstar and Wrecked Ship.
Alright.
I'd probably clear out here. There's not too bad of a route to all 3. Maybe do Brimstar
You just
first.
grab Mickey Mouse here. Don't drop down. You can break the blocks with just Screw Attack. Yep. Also normal bombs. There's your high jump.
There we go.
Immediately using it to good effect to escape there.
It
is nice to find the high jump first, because everything afterwards becomes significantly faster to do.
Yep. So Bryn should dead end with the depth settings here, so I expect him to do that one over Wrecked Ship right now.
Yeah, that or well, Wrecked Ship does lead into criteria.
Yeah,
probably.
Whereas Bryn should dead end, but you never know. It could be a weird loop up.
Not picking up those supers. I know that the majors that they find basically tell them, all right, end of the seed, or we're done, we're go mode with the majors. But, you know, every super pack is 5 supers. That's about 3.5, 4-ish charge shots that you don't have to do.
Yeah. With the double damage supers, those are always pretty much your best damage source.
Yeah, really good DPS. Mother Brain with charge shots is pretty nice because by charging up, you're kind of just waiting for Samus to kind of glow in the corner of your eye so you can pay more attention to Mother Brain herself on what she's doing. But still, just 30 supers is faster than 20 charge shots. That's true.
Yeah.
And also, I tend to kind of always do my mental math on the amount of shots I need to do in terms of how many supers do I have left over. Because at around 8 supers left to shoot, I know catch-up's coming.
Yeah.
And it also helps just as a kind of mental math for how many shots do I have to take. Because how many supers am I missing? How many shots do a super? That's how many shots I need to do. There's a lot of stuff you can choose on how to do. Well, and here they're saving. I think it's just indeed a save, run to Bryn, peek, how far's map, do you blind a boss, move on. Also, the tracker's not updating that Fantoon's dead.
Sorry, that's my bad. I forgot for a second. There we go.
Ah, what a beautiful tracker. Every major except Spacer.
Rude. Don't love Spacer at all. It was just too far out of the way to keep, to be fair. It was just so far away.
Spacer doesn't do anything Wave already does for you.
Yeah.
All it does is turn off plasma, take false, what's it called? False glory, or just kind of takes credit for everything Space or Wave does. And Wave just does more.
Yeah.
Granted,
pretty easy map here. Quite nice.
Yep. Not that rude. Let's see. Kraid.
Alright.
And the rest of the boys chilling up in Wrecked Ship or Criteria. Have we found Mother Brain?
Yeah,
I think so.
No. Have we?
I know last seat they blinded Mother Brain, but...
It wasn't in Turian, and it wasn't down... We had Norfair. No, Norfair didn't have it, and we had Meridia too, and nope, no bosses in Meridia, so no.
Alright.
It's
yeah, maybe a
too.
little bit of seat bleed, you know. commentating
it's
2
easy.
seeds now, having to mentor 3 before this.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Not quite the good setup for the 2 missiles and then 3 supers. Or
I
the
like
4
trying
super.
the charge one. I find the charge one a little bit more lenient. You could have done 2 charge shots to kill off Kraid too.
Yep. You do run a little bit of the risk that zombie crate happens.
If you just use charge shots, you're not in any risk.
Yeah, you're not, no. It's like that weird thing where if the hit that makes crate stand up also kills, then you get zombie crate, but with charge shot that doesn't happen because the first one will make them stand up already.
Yeah, it's not an issue.
Yeah, I've honestly I've known that it is possible. I, for the life of me, can't do it on command. I have a higher success rate with I would say probably the 10 missile strat or the 12 missiles. I've hit that once. I've never hit a quick kill with beam, so technically, technically better at that. But I tend to stick with the 4 supers even without charge, because I've kind of learned the timing based on Krait's Claw, because Krait's Claw is universal. It's always consistent. So I kind of look at that and when to shoot to open Krait's mouth, when to jump, and when to start shooting my supers. I should take the time to learn the 2 missile 3 super variant, because that is well, not only is it technically faster, less lag, less stringent on supers. It's 1, but that 1 could very much, if you only have 1 tank, could matter. Also, technically you can bail on the 2 missile 3 super variant quick kill and pivot to the 4 super one as a backup if you notice that your first 2 missiles, that your second missile doesn't actually hit Kraid. You can still kind of take the second and say, whoa, I missed, and try to line up that first super shot to hit Kraid on the opening frame. There's a lot of stuff you can try to do for backups. But again, going for it, failing, and then just doing the fight normally is still faster than reverting and then doing it again. So a dead Kraid is a good Kraid fight is a dead Kraid. Same with Fantoon, same with Dragon, same with Ridley. If the boss is dead, good.
Ooh, map far away here in Metroid, sadly.
Yep. So everybody, we played a game of is this blue door? Is this a boss?
Yep.
Luckily, Ridley and Dragon are quite big rooms, so you can kind of look around at the rooms around you to see if it's possible at all. Secondly, Ridley's top right door is hazard tape. So if you have a door towards the left that is blue and has hazard tape, could be Ridley.
Yep.
Drake, it's the only boss that has an indicator like that. Fantoon does have more indicators to know that he's in the zone. He has the turn off map and also the turn off save. The turn off map is always connected to Fantoon. That's why, you know, you run into a map, you see Fantoon, they're dead. Also, very nice microwave on the Botsoon. But you can also technically deduce from the mini-map if Fantoon is in your zone by looking at the saves. If the only saves in the region are water or double saves, you know Fantoon's not there, because the turn-off save has to be a dry save that's towards the right.
Right.
A lot of information.
Doesn't look too friendly so far.
Oh boy, Spore Spawn top left of fish tank? No, can't. I don't think it fits. No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it's... Check the bottom right door, might lead to map.
Might just go... Nope.
Nope. Looks like an annoying map here.
Oops, all dead ends.
Yeah.
Whoa, how did that super go left?
Yeah. Dead end there.
Hot Ruby. Fun fact about Hot Ruby, crystal flash clipping through there, so that door they went through is logic in hard.
Yep.
It does require Varia, I believe.
Yeah, it does. No easy crystal flash in hard.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like anything over on the right of Bull Mountain is the play, so we go left to go right here?
Yeah.
But not that left, because that's Mother Brain.
Mother Brain loves Bubble Mountain.
Yeah.
So we have to go down and left to go up and right. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's standard bad map Rando.
Oh man, I remember when I started watching map randos in season 3, those were some terrible maps. Because everything was like
Yeah.
stacked together like they were apartment buildings. So
Mhm.
you just had to kind of guess like, well, this, I hope this is far enough around that other room that I saw. It was terrible.
Yeah.
Alright, so we found our red tower, which is indeed our go up to go, right?
Mhm.
Alright, trying to get the, yup, there we go.
Nice.
That's a good strat to practice.
Mhm.
The red tower has come up on escape, where doing that is significantly faster.
Mhm. All right. Oh, went up too far. Ran into
Go
GT.
GT for map. Kill him, kill him, kill him, coward. Kill him! Let's
It
go!
does have charge plasma. I mean, it doesn't take
Yeah.
very long. So.
Does have to line it up correctly. Also has less than 30 missiles, so the lineup is way more lenient that he doesn't get smacked by the beam attack.
Yeah.
Also very nice power bomb refill. Also, you can see that if you time your shots correctly, those plasma shots can double hit. You cannot microwave GT.
Yeah.
The only reason microwaving works is because they didn't expect you to have plasma beam before those bosses. And blinding into Dragon. Alright.
Perfect.
Empath's got the spoiler log open.
Yeah. And then Ridley right after this, right?
Could be.
Just 3 bosses all lined up here for fun.
Would be quite something. Well, excuse me. Sorry, I was falling asleep after Dragon taking so long to appear. Oh, Dragon's dead.
Mm-hmm.
So, 3 cues to know that Dragon's dead when you're microwaving. 1, it forces a stand-up from Samus. So, if you're crouching, Samus stands up. 2, there's an audio cue. Also, hey, it's the ship. So, very short escape. So, there's the audio cue of like, I think it's like a grapple shot, kind of. And 3, Dragon's eye starts spinning. So, if you look at the eye and it's a different position when you hit the X-ray, they're dead. Ooh, jeez. Loud
That?
alarm.
Yeah, that was an emergency notice.
Well, I hope all's well.
Yeah.
Also, surprisingly, a map in West Ocean that's not Phantom, but I think that's a water map, right map, not a left map. So,
Mm-hmm.
look at them running to map right now, but it would be really funny if Ridley is just the top right door of West Ocean.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just blind that? Come on.
Mhm.
It was so obvious.
All is the right shape. Looks similar.
Oh,
But
did they
not here.
overlook Ridley?
No, I
Oh,
think it's up in
criteria.
criteria. Yeah.
You can't go that way. That's GT,
No, that's
my friend.
GT. No, wrong way.
Yeah. Oh, this is one pet peeve I have. I've mentored now quite a few people.
Mm-hmm.
My one pet peeve I've noticed is that when I tell people they're going the wrong way, instead of asking them, oh, whoops, turning around, they immediately hit pause and then to check. I was like, no, I know you're going the wrong way because I know the right way. Just ask me and I'll guide you. It's a really small pet peeve because the pause takes 5-6 seconds. It doesn't matter, but it's like the one thing I was like, no, I'm here. You can keep running. I'll guide you.
Right.
All right. Let's see how long it takes for them to find Ridley and criteria.
Yeah.
Can't be here. Low hazard tape. No hazard tape.
There's a hub room.
No
with
hazard
space
tape.
line. Map up left. So
Map right there. No blinding Ridley. Oh, no hazard tape.
yeah. Up the elevator. Will this be our map? Oh, there's a hazard tape.
Ridley?
There it is.
Ridley?
There's Ridley.
Ridley? Let's
There we
go.
Yeah.
Not really a blind, but
Yeah.
so 20 shots, 10 until Ridley turns red, and then it's 15 supers. Let's see if they decide to burn supers. Supers are significantly faster than charge shots.
Mm-hmm.
They might just decide to refill at ship, but from the looks of it, they're just counting to 20.
Yeah. Yeah, with the full beam, it's not too much slower to just do beam, so.
And they just decided, you know what, screw it.
He ate too many charge shots. He gets the supers now.
Well, the way Empath was kind of shooting, I don't think they had a count. They just kind of had a feel of like, it should be dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, you turn right around. Even if you didn't know your opponent was DNF'd, there's nothing. There's no majors, no bosses, no ship info, nothing. You don't even care about the refill station because you also know where that is, and that's quite literally right here below you, to the right with ship. There's no info that actually helps them. The time that it would take them to go to map and then maybe technically find a more optimal quote-unquote refill is slower than just booking it.
Yeah. Well, you will take the save and the refill. So.
Yeah, and there's no reason not to.
Play.
Remember, kids, don't lose minutes trying to save seconds. I've been guilty of that myself.
Yeah.
Alright. So, while we wait for Empath to go finish up Mother Brain, we can start thinking about our escape timers. Same zone.
Yep.
But a little early on that. You shoot, and then the moment the shot leaves the screen, that's when you spark up. A little early on that spark. Same zone. The rooms don't look slow. Ooh, red tower though.
Red
medium.
tower, pretty nasty actually for medium for sure.
Well, it's still you wall jump up, you shoot the block, you drop down, and wall jump up again.
Yeah.
I'll say
capable of the
1 minute
shot.
flat. No, 110, 110. 110, I say.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it shouldn't be too long for sure. I guess somewhere around there. I'll give it a flat minute. We'll go for a flat minute just for fun.
I think the flat minute is probably the hard timer.
Yeah.
Well, you never know.
Mm-hmm.
Also, another save right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't mind.
Yep. Safety first.
Gets in the waiver for good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Clean zep skip. There we go. About, what, 9 charge shots with their super count. I think it's easy to just count to 10 and then just blast your supers. In case you miss one, you have 2 backups. I don't think Empath's got anything to worry about. They can even take a catch-up hit.
Yeah.
There they go, blasting away. Catch-up coming. Yeah, not even catch-up. Managed to skip that.
Mm-hmm.
Very good fight. Very clean. I've been wondering. We can skip Mother Brain 3. Technically also Mother Brain 2. 1 minute flat, actually. Wow.
Wow. faster than I didn't expect that to be right, but yeah, 1 minute. That's really quick.
Yep. Now, I've been wondering because we can skip Mother Brain 2 and 3 in map rando settings, like the quality of life options. Would it be possible to just say skip Mother Brain 2, immediately get Hyper Beam after Mother Brain 1, and then do Mother Brain 3? That would be really funny if somebody does that in a plan, though.
Skip 2, but still have 3.
Yeah, just the useless Hyper Beam shots. It's just food for thought.
Yeah, I think there's no way to do only skipping 2 right now. Perfect escape there by Empath, no issues at all.
GG. Alright, our winner should be joining us at any moment.
Mm-hmm.
I see them joining the Discord, so... Where was it again that custom reverted, that they lost all their saves?
I think it was around Spazer, right after Spazer, maybe. Hello.
No, because they found that maybe. I forgot exactly where it was. Welcome Empath, welcome Sakri. GG's.
GG's.
Unfortunate about custom, because they reverted. Early on, we saw the same. What happened is they reverted. We kind of got that static, that screen with the vertical colored bars that you kind of see on like dead computers or dead TVs. Yeah. But then it was like, oh, they hard reset. Ooh, that's weird. But it was fine. That happened seed 1. But now the second time they did it, just all their saves gone. I think they were around collecting Spazer. They were not that far behind you. I'd say like 2 minutes behind.
Did they get grabbed?
No, they didn't. So they did. They went to Spazer first, and I think they reverting that they lost all their progress.
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, but basically, once you reverted out of the map in Norfair, when you were going up the elevator to go towards Graf, they were entering the map station. So that was the gap that there was.
Okay.
The lead did shrink quite a bit from that revert, having to refarm a bit to run it back. But yeah, after that, you did kind of, by getting Graf before they didn't quite go for it. You would have gotten quite a big lead, but then the hardware issues kicked in, and it's just unfortunate.
Screw was in Mama Turtle, which was probably logical to go up to
No, because you couldn't get there without Graf to the Mama Turtle. You had to go through the Avir room. So the logical play was probably something like get health and tank the hits, or get ammo to kill the key hunters.
No.
That still sucks getting logically there, though.
Empath could unlock the spoiler log to check.
I could.
Yeah, but you can see here on the scroll, gravity is step 7 and screw attack is step 8.
Yeah.
And seeing that reserve tank as step 6 kind of indicates to me is to say, go get your E-tanks, buddy. You'll need them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because plasma being behind that as well, that doesn't... I also think hitboxing through is not a medium strat. That's probably hard.
Yeah.
We were surprised to see the side upper room in logic with no tanks.
Yeah, that was
on the
weird.
Path.
Yeah, but you have Varia, so you can take the one hit.
Yeah, but
I have learned from Aussie that what they expect when they see hits taken is you take the hit and you just keep going with no other interruptions. But I feel like that's kind of a bit too much for like medium, because a lot of medium players, they get hit and can kind of get like a little bit like discombobulated.
It assumed 2 E-tanks, 1 reserve to get grab.
Wow.
Yeah.
What does if you click on the room itself, does it say anything about the room strats? Like kill the key hunters, like charge wave or supers?
Tank the damage.
Yeah, tank the damage.
Yeah.
But how many hits taken? Does it note that?
No, it says energy consumed 298.
298. So that's basically that's your entire health. So basically, yeah, it's basically yeah. So I think they do with just Varia, they do 60 damage a hit. So yeah, that's about like 5 hits or something.
The Varia's full E-tank.
Right, yeah. No, yeah, I was thinking of the side hoppers.
Yeah.
Well, side hoppers do 60, yeah. They do full tank, yeah. So basically, it expects you to just probably take 3 hits and use the reserve to kind of survive.
Yeah.
But a very good AI manip we saw there.
Yep.
Second try.
Yep. Yeah,
That's a
I was
good
thinking of
strat to practice.
turning off speed because that fucked me over there. Sorry, that screwed me over there. Language.
Yeah, it's speed is always just a thing you have to kind of remember. Certain rooms kind of just, okay, I gotta do this strat, let go of run, because I actually don't need the running speed. You don't need the running speed there. You just need to get the height and the distance towards the wall jump.
Yeah.
But a good second try, got grabbed very cleanly, and then it was just indeed just a race to the finish. Found every major along the way.
Yeah, extremely linear after that. Like, super linear.
I think we needed 3 majors left when we entered Wreck Ship, and then we saw 3 majors. I was like, all right, the seat's over.
Yeah, collect them all. I do wonder, what was the discussion when you saw Screw Attack in the previous seed and decided to not pick it up?
I said to Zachary, this is gonna cost me time disabling it, so I'm not picking it up.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, along the way, there were multiple times where you lost more time by not having Screw Attack.
I know.
Yeah, that's basically what I said.
Trying to save seconds.
I mean, the last seed I was sweating because I was praying that Mother Brain wasn't there and it was in Wreck Ship and that I would find M4. But instead I find Mother Brain and M4 was in Wreck Ship, and I was like, okay, I lost. GG.
Yeah, unfortunately, your opponent spent what feels like an eternity in Leodog's room trying to make their way to the top. Was you already killed Kraid, got Morph, done all that, but somehow they closed the gap quite fast. Like, just I think they just everything after that, at the moment they hit Morph, they just did all the logical steps pretty much perfectly. And very like it kind of just felt like they were very slowly but just moving the right direction, and you were just like running everywhere but doing it very fast, and they managed to close quite the gap.
I did kill Dragon.
Yeah, I remember we killed Dragon.
Yeah, that was mostly why you lost a lot of time. You had to farm a lot for power bombs. They did find 2 packs, I think, that you ran by.
Yeah,
we were discussing on the drops for the power bombs. I was like, all right, you know what? Yeah, let's do Dragon. And it was pretty fast, but still lost time, obviously.
Yeah, the Zidas don't drop them, and the pancakes only have a 4% chance.
Yeah.
And if you're not full HP and full ammo, it's just asking to just stand there for minutes.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunate for the second seed. It was pretty much a jet seed.
It was pretty fast.
Yeah.
Though the gravity pickup is pretty important. If you skip passes because you don't think you can do Key Hunter, that's the big decision.
We discussed it, and I was like, Norfair is a faraway location. We don't want to return here, so we want to get everything we can and just leave. And that gravity pickup was huge. If you just leave that, you lose so much time.
Not just that, the seed almost becomes impossible to do.
Yeah, that too.
Now, then the one last thing I want to ask, like, did you just pick X-Ray as like kind of just a whatever, I don't care, I think I'm better, I'm gonna win anyway?
No, I picked X-Ray because I was thinking, what is something that gives them the least amount of use, right? To turn into a more of a just kill bosses seed.
Right. Yeah, because I've heard the argument where somebody made in the item draft before where they said, I picked X-Ray because that means every major I find can't be X-Ray.
That's also a good reasoning. Yeah, I was thinking of picking Spacer, so I was like, okay, I at least I know I won't be picking Spacer, but X-Ray could be the same thing, yeah.
Yeah. Well then, let me just look at the brackets. So, it has already updated it. You've moved on. So you will be facing the winner of Divine versus Braythorn, which is, I think, a rematch from the bracket stage, as they were in my pool. And I think Divine won that one.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
they're playing
remember
today,
when.
aren't
Not sure. It could be.
Yeah, they're playing in about 2 hours.
Well, then we know what the people should be doing in 2 hours. Tune in and watch that run back. Divine being someone who has participated in quite a few hard tricky races. Braythorn has done hard tricky seeds on his own, but he's kind of new to the racing scene. So, but it's interesting to see how they've improved since then, and let's see how they managed to pick it up. This is, of course, they are playing in medium normal.
Earlier, I was calming for Fernap against God. What was it? Let me see. Fernap against Spectralist, and I was really surprised and impressed by how fast Fernap has improved from like the earlier bracket, earlier round robin stage. You see a lot of people just improve so much. It's nice to see.
Yep, that is true. So yeah, let's look at the loser sides of the bracket. So cUstOm will drop the losers and await. Oh no, they play LNX Minus, who has beaten the Scripter 2-1 the previous round in a nail biter of a set, from what I hear.
Oh.
I hope they manage to fix out their tech issues, because it would just suck if they kind of just go out of the tournament because of a hardware issue like that. But yeah, besides that, let's see. Yeah, there's not much else to await them in the medium brackets from what we know. So I would like to then, let's just move to closing it out. I would like to thank Change for co-coms and tracking. I'd like to thank cUstOm and Fudge, who are not here. cUstOm, thank you for running. Good luck in the losers bracket. Fudge, thank you for mentoring. Empath, thank you for being here. Sakri, thank you for mentoring.
And thank you for coming.
Yep. It's easy to yap. It's not that difficult. I just hope that the few things that I know is enough knowledge for people to think, oh, I learned something new. Anyway, there's more races going on the other SpeedGamings. Go tune in, go join the Mentor Discord and help out if you can. Just tracking or calming is more than enough. Otherwise, go check out the runners, check out the commentators, the trackers, or just await the next mission.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.